Happy New Year.
You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this.
Here, get shot. Boom. Holy frick. Oh. And now back to Sup dudes, my name is Dakota. Welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. It's been a minute since I did the last recording of this. Technically like a week or so. I made a post about it previously, but I did take a little bit of a break, and it somehow led me to getting sick and a whole bunch of stupid nonsense. But now we are back to continue more Metaphor ReFantazio. So yeah, pretty excited about this, getting back into this. This should be the first video of the new year, so happy new year to everybody. Hopefully 2025 brings us a lot better things. Yeah, I'm still in 2024 as recording this. This is on the Monday, so yeah, so now we're in Port Brylehaven. This is where we need to go for the exposition. I can't say that freaking... It's ridiculous. I can't say the freaking thing right. Right now we're just trying to find a place to stay at, I guess.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I promise I will help anyone who is in trouble. Out of money, don't want to die. Simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm having some issues with my work. Of course, don't worry. I'm well versed in Brylehaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady. Ridiculous. Okay, so this is like the one area I haven't really explored yet. It's pretty much the, yeah, Anglerson Square. Hello. You're in the tournament too? Huh, strange to see an elder involved. Oh, that's super strange. I heard there's a pagan in the competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Saints and pagans are like chalk and cheese. They'll never get along. Chalk and cheese.
The tool of the state arrives.
Well met, young elder. I saw you earlier in Materia. Impressive what you did in that town. Just a hunch of mine. But wasn't a noble behind all the abductions? Not exactly the kind of thing those rich bastards would do for fun. It's not that simple. What makes you think that?
What?
Well, I mean, all nobles don't think about exploiting the common people. Didn't you hear my speech? We need freedom, not taxes and laws. In essence, those who earn the most of the merits are the winners. You and I are battling out to decide that soon. Oh, you're the guy that's trying to, like, not tax people. The frick? Spider's Den? Guys, get lively out there. We have customers queuing up in no time. I can't tell if that's like a chick or whatever. Wait, this place? I mean, I guess it looks like an inn, but don't you think it feels too dodgy? Look at so many options. Can we not look for somewhere nicer? I just want to look. I just want to look.
No telling what, lad.
What a sort of rip-off that boat from the royal capital was. Saved all my money to strike rich by betting big, and now it's all gone. Damn it. Suck, dude.
Stop that at once.
No.
What do I do?
They got a little afraid of the swords.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. What's over here?
This is the best.
Hello? There's another port over there. What in the world? What a pretty view, and that sea breeze is so refreshing. Yeah, look at that. This is a freaking water area. And there's another interview done, dusted. The next hit I'm meeting is with the, When I got an interview with Master Godot first, I was told to prioritize candidates from the Sanctus Church after all. What are you standing there for? Can you see I'm working? Clear off and come back later.
This is the best.
Alright, jeez.
My, my.
Holy smokes. Wow, a lot of freaking chatter.
Terribly unfair.
Oh, you must be pleased, knowing that your precious Lord Milo is staying in the room next to ours. Hello, what about him? Wait, you're not jealous, are you? Oh, of course not. Don't be absurd. It's just that, well, how do you know you won't?
That's enough now.
Seriously, aren't you a little old to be jealous? You just embarrass yourself, darling. Oh my god, look at this, dude.
What is it you've acquired?
Holy frick. You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? Who are you again? No. You truly haven't heard of me. Oh, I'm shocked. And yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time. Beauty is my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever end I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy for my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden corral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Okay, hey, it's... Ryuji.
Hey there! I saw you in Materia, didn't I? Not participating in the tournament, right? Why are you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there are no more beds left. Because of the expedition, everyone's full up. After I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so. If this place no good, we'll have to look somewhere else.
Oh, wait, that golden one of yours? The one that you have parked in the middle of Materia? Hey, come on. What sort of technology is used? Let me in on it, too.
It's a secret. I don't really know. Who are you again? It's a secret.
Wow, stingy. I was going to tell Dad all about it. So you know I'm participating too. Yeah, we're going around on my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
No, please don't.
Hey,
Holy crap, look at this man. Look who's here. You're that elder fella from Materia, aren't you? Guess we'll both get ourselves marks for the exposition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling us out to come all in. Phew, some joke, eh? That's gonna be an issue. Is there anywhere else to stay? There's two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with the other option. On the other side of the fountain is Golden Corral Pavilion, where nobly wankers like fold and stay. A power pistol and an elder stand there, fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Well, as that says, that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought the whole place for his Robert Rouse and crew.
I guess.
You think so? You better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as the options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's that dodgy looking U-Jeep standing out front, smiling all creepy like. Must be right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I think I'll get much sleep in a tavern. I'm sure it wouldn't anyway. I'm sure the Spider's Den sounds much better. Yeah, there's no other place we're getting into this Golden Corral, so we might not have a choice. Should we check it out? See, it was the freaking first place I freaking checked out. Should just trust me with that crap. Oh wait, here's the camera's lively. Let's wait until oh frick off, bro. Fine, we'll go over here. Lodge, you know, I've got a spare room available. I won't refuse to visit anyone if my rooms are afforded before. From those persecuted tribes, and I wouldn't dream of turning no princess away.
enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We could discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place seems pretty shady, but we might as well look at the room. Oh, great. It's gonna be all webby. Oh, frick!
Should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Who knows? We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty?
Jesus.
What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive
There's Katarina.
mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, God. Freaking dang. That freaking guy's back. Oh, frick! Got fishes in the freaking tank, dude.
I'm king. Pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Louise's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Where's your stupid dog, huh?
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Okay. Oh, frick. Oh! Holy smacks. I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Oh, God. Hulkenberg's in a friggin'.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious.
There she goes again.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Must have been picky. It's a delicacy. At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something. How'd you hear about it? I'm trying to eat here.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
Thanks, man.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me! Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Or it'll change their freaking ways.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in the Gauntlet Runner. Norris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Alright. The only candidate's speeches seem practically identical. I not trust this types with the country myself. Is there no one who could truly rival Luis or Forden?
I mean, once we get to that certain level, we should be easy.
I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets?
Sure. What do we use them for?
A thought defense. You understand? Just in case of... otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'll be unprotected against... Apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I thought I might bundle myself up in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm paying for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets.
Rawhaven is positively rife with tourists. I found myself having long awaited the delicacies here in Indeed. It was so delicious. I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh, it still wriggles in the mouth. Now that's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing.
Ah, thanks, Hulkenberg.
I'm like I can leave. Yeah, see. Yep, that's it. Let's go.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, should be able... Oh. Ah, Norris is drunk again.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
We're gonna have another freaking, like, last second, like, entry here. They'll come. So I'll stay calm.
No. They'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What the heck?
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Persona 4 much?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Oh, well, I intend to. It seems unlikely. I'd really rather not.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Holy freaking crap.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
I'm trying to look here, see if there's anyone else that we haven't seen. This is pretty much everybody that we've seen before. Literally everybody that we passed by, that we kind of like saw talking. Yeah, literally everybody. Even that freaking old guy that was trying to attack us before, he's even here.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
Top 20?
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
Oh boy.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Of course, you got like the church pretty much in charge of this freaking tournament.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
These are guys that were like in the very like intro sequence where like you saw where Luis pretty much stabbed the old king, and then like they followed it up the next day or so. Literally, like all these people were there. The Sanctus Church, they're only doing this tournament to kind of like take charge of everything, so Luis doesn't like take hold of it.
And of course, we have to go on. The only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church. Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills. Presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
Ah, Juno. Was it? Did we know her name? Like, her last name or so? So, Juno's here. She's like this popular, like, I don't want to say like pop star, but that's like the best I can really kind of make her as. She does sing. She does have extravagant hair and pretty freaking eyes. Goodness gracious, the women in this freaking game is just freaking gorgeous.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd. Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
Yeah, screw this guy. We couldn't take care of him. He's got a giant fish. Hey.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
Waddell.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
He has a giant sack. Here's some bones, dude.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Okay.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now,
want, you're weak. Holy freaking crap. Is that a giant octopus? Or squid?
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful place.
Of course, Forden.
I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet.
How are we gonna...
All I hear is gratitude.
How are we going to like... And here's... Joanna. What? Yeah! Took that friggin' beast down!
This trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine. It's not looking great.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Alright, we're gonna skip through these. Okay, bye.
Thank you, candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show.
Oh, it's time for us now.
Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, please join us on the stage.
Hey, sup?
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A Sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Oh, Ford's stepping in now.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Oh, God.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will.
Oh, frick.
I promise.
Sorry, I didn't expect a friggin' option right there. Frick, man. We'll take it. Oh, God. Damn, dude. Oh.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
Oh god, what's the rate? 49, dude. After the events of the exposition, many people seem to take a notice of me. Eventually leads to saving the prince. We need to be in the top 20 though, right?
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
The heck?
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right. Whether at it or wrong.
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Oh, come on, Joanna.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon. So stay in the city, would you?
What?
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
What? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Master Luis, Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal. Might be a trap.
It's not a done deal.
Still, 'tis a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's in his gauntlet runner. It's in his pocket. It's engraved on his body.
Would he keep it in his pocket?
I doubt it. I mean, what if it slipped out? Maybe somewhere less precarious. Like in his gauntlet runner?
Yeah.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
And how long would that freaking take, dude?
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
See, they're scheming up this whole tournament to base it on their own thing.
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
The hell, dude?
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king...
It's so stupid. Why do they have to be in control of this crap?
hello. A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis had a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Freaking Night Prowler. That sounds like the freaking, what is it, Nightcrawler? Sounds like the freaking, the one hero.
Let's hurry.
The Night Prowler, huh? The place should be on the edge of town. I heard the ferrymen should know how to get there. Oh, yeah. Great, and now it's raining. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we can't do a whole lot still. Can I talk to my information man? I'm gonna say you had to be in the fucking pub. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Just want to make sure. Hello. Yeah, there's something you need besides food. What's the signature dish here? That's an easy one, fish. And probably even found the most great way to eat them. We boil them, fry them, eat them raw. Doesn't hurt me none. They go great with ale and spirits. I saw some travelers get too brave. They tend to overeat and often make themselves sick. Not like the red-haired companion of yours shoving them down her gullet. I keep an eye on her if I were you.
Hey, listen.
I'm just...
Alright, I know I could probably just go talk to everybody again. But I've done enough of that. Let's just go straight to where they want us to go here. Hey, mister.
How's it going?
Aggressive ferryman. They go to the Night Prowler. Night Prowler, so you're the lot these brothers were talking about in this story. I'll take you there right quick. Take me there. This looks kind of suspicious, not gonna lie. Alright, straight on in. What? Under the sea. I don't know why that came to my mind.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Oh, great. We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd help anyone in need. I'd treat all tribes equally. I don't want to be king.
To be honest, I don't really want to be king.
Hmm? Of course you don't. If you did, we'd kill you on the spot.
Whoa.
You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I admire his power. I don't like Forden or his church. I'm in love with Juna.
right? They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Huh. Whatever. You got some brass tea, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardell's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Okay.
Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
Well, it's not like we're trying to kill him right now. We're just trying to go on the gauntlet runner.
Finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Well, Heisman, you're up. Oh, no, never mind. It's the fairy, of course.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Are we going to do the infiltration mission with Gallica? It's already sunset. Oh, frick. Luis's gauntlet runner in the Caradrius is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there. Alright. Straight on to the freaking place.
Incredible.
Holy freaking hell. Wow, it didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner really is huge.
Hey!
Oi, over here. Keep your heads out of the clouds, will you?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over the Darius all you want later. We won't be flying over for a good while anyway. What with the sorry and all. Sorry? What's that? Hey, boss. How about you just go tell them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now, follow me. I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you'll be dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it? Alright, jeez. Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room, and you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Oh my god. Brr, holy frick, look at the scale, this frickin' thing.
Check this out.
Jesus. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Why does this feel like a freaking dungeon, dude?
At last.
We got to seize the first foothold of our infiltration. Soon enough, Luis will be within our grasp.
If I may.
I don't think it'll be that easy, though. But that comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of Luis's faction candidates. Sometimes he's got this beast of a dog with him, too. It's hard to see a man with a temper like this with a pet. But what do you know? He's sweet on the dog. Somewhere at the bottom of the black hole, he thinks the dog's cute or something. Strange thing. You ever think?
Indeed.
This runner bears more in common with a castle than a carriage. I can hardly imagine what its interior must be like. Oh my god.
Understood.
It's impossible to discern how much trust the brothers will afford us. Keeping our guard up around it would be crucial.
Oh goodness. Well, I'm gonna end this here. Just because it feels like something big is also gonna be coming up here. Yeah. What rank are we at? 49. One who fights vainly to effect change. Alright. We're getting up in the ranking there, but alright. Reagan, Joanna's dead, and now Luis actually likes us a little bit, so now we get to go on his Gutliner. I don't think we're going to get this formula here anytime soon. I don't know, it just... it seems fishy to me. Not just because we're in a fish city. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like any of it, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already, as it really does help me out. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later.